You are sitting at the dinner table when a relative makes a critical remark about your career timeline. Instead of responding, you take a sip of water, force a tight smile, and decide to keep the peace. Keeping the peace is the goal, but the result is a swallowed conflict. This habit of emotional suppression converts a 5-minute conversation into 3 weeks of simmering, silent resentment. Unspoken grievances function like a slow water leak behind your drywall. Because you cannot see the water, you pretend the plumbing is fine, while the wood warps and the foundation weakens. Conflict avoidance creates a delayed explosion that eventually bankrupts the connection. To stop winging these dialogues, we will use a framework called the Alignment Architecture Protocol. Grab a pen and a piece of paper so you can draft your own script as we go. Initiating a difficult conversation is the precise mechanism that keeps a relationship alive. By speaking up, you give the other person the blueprints to understand who you are today. First, bring a specific person and an unresolved frustration to mind. You will use this scenario to build your draft. Step 1 is to write a neutral observation. This requires you to state the raw data of the situation without attaching any assumed motive to the other person. This notepad shows the difference. Instead of an accusation like, "You never respect my time," you write the factual data. "You arrived 40 minutes late to our dinner." Slip-ups occur when you include accusations in this observation. Words like never act as triggers for defensiveness. Review your written sentence now. Explicitly eliminate the words always, never, and why to ensure the statement remains objective. Aim for the perspective of a security camera. A camera records physical, indisputable facts, not intent or character. Removing assumed motives strips away the hidden defensive traps that usually derail conversations. You are establishing a shared reality. Step 2 is the impact report. We now shift the focus from external data to the internal consequence of that data. Write down exactly how the action affected you internally. Your goal is to describe your experience, not to diagnose the other person's personality. As the notepad shows, we replace a character attack like, "You are so selfish," with a statement of impact. "When that happened, I felt incredibly dismissed and frustrated." Avoid using faux feelings. Phrases like, "I felt like you were ignoring me," are actually accusations disguised as emotions. The rule for this step is to express your feelings as one-word internal states. Stating your own feelings prevents the listener's fight or flight response from activating. You are talking about yourself, which is harder to argue against than a critique of their character. Step 3 is the forward blueprint. This focuses on the structural changes required for the future. Define the exact, tangible action the other person can take to succeed next time. The final line on the notepad is, "Next time, I need a text if you're running behind, or I'll reschedule." This leaves no ambiguity. Requests often fail because they are vague. While respect is subjective, a text message is an observable metric. This step replaces the habit of asking your partners or relatives to read your mind. You are providing the instructions for your own needs. A clear path forward removes relationship guessing games. You are providing a blueprint for mutual success. You now have a 3-sentence script. These are your non-confrontational blueprints for the upcoming conversation. As you prepare to speak up, your nervous system may misinterpret this social friction as a physical threat. Shaking hands and a spike in cortisol are normal reactions to breaking a habit of silence. They are signs of the system adjusting to a new way of communicating. You now have a choice between an illusion sustained by silence or a relationship built on genuine understanding.